This is Don Halling with Prep Girls Hoops Illinois, sitting here with Brandon Engleman, the coach of Nokomis High School. Brandon, thanks for coming down and taking the time with me today. I guess just to start off with, tell me a little bit about your summer session with the girls. What you guys get done in June? Kind of where did you go? How did it go? Talk a little bit about that.
We got started right at the beginning of June. For pretty much the whole month of June, we went over to Pana, played their shootout over there, and then we went to Illinois College and played in a nice shootout they have up there, as well as UIS in Springfield. Okay. And with about half our girls were incoming freshmen, we went to a couple JV camps. We went to one in Greenville and then one down at Effingham as well. And we played pretty well. We're young. We lost 3 seniors last year, so we're just getting started. There was a lot of thrown into the varsity action with some girls. We had a couple injuries lingering from last year, as well as a couple of vacations. Class trips for one girl was gone to Germany all summer long. So we were missing several girls, which everybody is missing girls in the summertime there. But we were able to throw some younger girls in there and learn by fire in the summertime, which is the best time to try to figure that stuff out.
Okay, good. And how did you feel like it was successful?
Yeah, it was successful. We had lots of girls eye-opening as far as what's going on and realizing, and by the time we're playing a couple of weeks in there, we'd be able to play a shootout and then go practice a little bit and see here's what's going on. And by the time we were playing at UIS, they were understanding it and handling the pressure and being able to be acclimated to the varsity level a little bit better than where they were at the beginning. So it was definitely a successful summer.
Okay, good, awesome. I guess just from there, jumping into, I know you've got a few returners. If you want to maybe talk about your returning girls from last year, and you'll just kind of positions and what they do for you, and maybe how you see them. You'll lead the team this year.
Sure. We lost 3 seniors last year, but we returned about 75-80% of our scoring and probably 75-80% of our minutes from last year. We got our main leader that's going to come back is Macy Eisenbarth. We're going to go where she goes. She's she's such an undersized player, plays in the post for us, but is one of those girls that got a high motor girl where it just never stops. She's just a rebounder, tenacious, good leader. We use her as an example from junior high level all the way through varsity level. So if you want to learn how to play, that's the girl to watch to play as far as the effort and energy that it takes to play. So she's going to be our main leader. And this summer, she really, you could tell, was stepping up to be the person to take charge and to know that she has to take care of things, and she's got to be somebody who's going to score and do things for everybody, not stay back and wait. Our other senior we're going to have is Katie Jansen. Katie was in Germany all this summer, so she missed our summer stuff, but she was a huge improvement from last year. She, at the beginning of the season, she was a player that I really didn't put in the game much, and by the end of the season, she was starting and was our main ball handler toward the end of the year, so she made some big strides last year. We're hoping those continue on. We do have our other main ball handler, Kristen Stouter. Her and Katie both handled the point guard and dribble ball. She tore her meniscus at the regional game last year, so she's been out all summer long and just been cleared to really go full go at us. So she was gone this summer as well, but which allows some other girls to step in and do it there. But we're going to expect a lot of leadership and some scoring ability out of her. She's another high motor player that really leads our team. Mia Fesser is a junior guard. She got some playing time as a freshman, and then obviously started most of last year playing defensively and going to provide us with some three-point shooting. Delaney Kaiser is another undersized post player. She was kind of thrown into the playing last year with a couple injuries and low numbers, so she started about half the year last year. She'll be returning back. Other junior, Jamie Johnson, junior, she didn't see a lot of time last year, but she's a good athletic guard that will have to contribute this year as well.
Okay, great. Now I know you mentioned quite a few freshmen playing this year. I know you had some success down at the middle school level, so I'm sure some of those girls are some of those moving up. Yep. Can you tell me about some of those newcomers and who you see helping?
We did. We got the girls that are coming in. Like about 8 of our numbers are going to be up this year. Last year we only had 11 total girls, so we were in a couple of injuries, so we had to cancel a lot of JV games, and practice was tough. So one of the biggest things these freshmen are going to provide is just competition in practice. We're going to be up to 16 girls this year. Half of them will be freshmen. So our practices, the dynamic of our practice will be much different. Some of those freshman girls that might have a chance to contribute at varsity level if they can develop. Audrey Sobel, she got some size. She'll be a 5'11" freshman to come in, and she's got good footwork and big, strong player in the post there. Addison Dangbar is a good athletic player. And the girl that really got thrown into the fire this summer was Haley Engleman. She got thrown in to run the point guard spot because our 2 point guards were gone, so she was thrown in and said, go summer, run to point guard at varsity level, so she
Yeah.
learned quite a bit this summer. So if we can get those three to contribute, it'd be a good outlook for the future with those three.
Yeah, like I said, if nothing else, it just gets them, they're going to get some exposure, continue to build for the future. Obviously, after this year, you're going to have to replace Macy, so
Yeah.
it's
Yes,
get to get some experience now.
They're gonna have to step in and learn and watch her and see how she handles things and how she works and plays and be a role player for her this year, but we're ready to step into the future, which is coming quick.
Yeah, and as you said, just to reiterate that, when you walk in the gym, Macy doesn't necessarily look like she's going to be the person you have to worry about, but then you go watch her play and you understand why she's
Yeah,
successful.
absolutely. Every person just comes in to watch the play and said, who you gonna have next year? And then you tell, well, I got Macy. I'm like, oh yeah, she plays hard. She plays hard all the time. And yeah, she just never stops and just works her tail. She's about 5'4", but asked to play in the post and guard girls that are 6'8" inches bigger than her and score around those players as well. And she's really trying to develop an outside game as well to make them come out and have to guard her. So she's really stepping up and understanding that she's got 1 year left to make the most of what she can have.
Awesome, great. So again, just then last to finish up on, maybe just tell me a little bit about obviously what you see as sort of your expectations and goals for the upcoming season and what you hope to accomplish.
Yeah, last year was a trying year for sure, wins and losses there, but our schedule, we play, I didn't count them, probably half our schedule is South Central Conference, who happen to have 6 teams win 20 games last year.
Yes.
So it was a tough schedule. We're hoping our schedule doesn't look as daunting as it does last year, so that'll help a little bit. But at the same time, wins and losses, we know that we're not going to be a 25-win team. But for a goal for this year, if we can get near the 500 mark, I think we can get there. And with our girls coming in, young girls, and get your experience and stuff, I think we can move toward that and have that as a good goal there. And then when you get close to 500, then you're going to be a decent seed going into the regionals and see what can happen if you can pull off an upset in the regionals for a regional championship is probably a good goal. But to continue to improve, to continue the young girls to develop, and then we're still going to be junior loaded, with Macy being the senior and Katie being the seniors there, but we're still going to be junior loaded, so we still got a couple more years of girls moving on, so we got to continue to develop and grow and understand that it's going to get better, but the hard work's going to be put in.
Yeah, obviously you're certainly more than familiar and understand that every year you want to win as many as you can, but your program gets built over time. Not winning one day.
We don't measure things by wins and losses right now. We know we're like, so we don't have the 25-win team, but we win it by development, by improving from game to game, day to day, from practice, and just moving forward. And then by the end of the year, hopefully we're playing our best ball to see what we can do in the regional time.
Okay. Again, I really appreciate you coming up today, Brandon, and good luck with the upcoming season.
Thank you very much.
Mm-hmm.